Breaking news right now, Tropical Storm Alberto has been named. And, well, it certainly has that look to it. Over the last several hours, we've been monitoring this from a satellite perspective. Hurricane hunters have been flying in. They've got the data. So both the visual, the data showing us that we now have Tropical Storm Alberto.
There it is. Absolutely. Still a very broad circulation here, but certainly starting to see more of the signs of kind of consolidating with some of the convection here closer to where the center is. And that was basically what we were waiting on, right? For this thing to be named Alberto. So now we have Alberto, but what has changed? Well, the message remaining the same here for us. We're still being prepared for some of the heavier rains in South Texas, coastal areas dealing with potential storm surge issues and coastal flooding, and some gusty winds here and there. That remains the same here with this system.
Yes. And, you know, look, it's a broad circulation. That has not changed, actually. And so we're still seeing the impacts well away from the center, hundreds of miles away. That onshore flow has so far been the biggest issue, caused the big problems. The flooding that you're seeing in coastal Texas, all because of that surge of water coming in because the winds are so strong pushing that water.
Absolutely, no doubt. All right, so there you can see what's going on here for you. There is the center of the circulation, but there is the wet weather that's been pushing on well to the north here of this thing with showers and thunderstorms. We've been looking at some of those storms, and some of those have shown some signs of rotation. So could be looking at some water spouts here just off the southeast Texas coast. And of course, those move inland here. We'll have to watch out for some tornadoes to try to spin up as well.
That's one of the hazards of landfalling systems, even though the landfall is not going to be here in Texas.
Right.
But we're getting all of the impacts here. So again, well outside of the cone, feeling the impacts, seeing the flooding. Winds right now gusting 36 miles per hour at buoy 42019 just offshore. We've got winds onshore about the same. Look at Galveston, gusting to 35.
Yeah, so there you see it. And we'll continue to watch the issues there with the water because, again, that general flow coming in out of the east and pushing its way to the coast, piling up that water. And in some cases here, could be talking 2 to 4 foot storm surge. That's the potential, which has actually already been realized this morning.